Hello everyone, welcome to day 28 in my journey, road to, always getting confused, $100,000 in e-commerce. We've just come off a call regarding ad metrics and reviews for the type of ads that you run as well, which includes either videos or image ads. And so it gets done for anyone who attends, and I can quite easily say, well, at least for the stage that I'm up to, it's the best value call, second to your personal coaching call. So the clarity it gets you on, or the clarity that the coach gets you or gives you on what kind of ads you should be running, why you'd be running these kind of ads, small tweaks you can make, other recommendations you just have for like a certain test, how to structure the ads, even how to read previous metrics and then relaunch or communicate the benefits or the just basically everything that's got to do with how you can structure a test, especially in those beginner stages where you're not overly familiar with sort of marketing strategies, or you don't know how to get to say $100,000 a month, or you just don't know how to really scale a brand from the get-go. That call was vital, and it's provided me with a lot of clarity. Number one being that your targeting, especially in your image ads, or in both, but I suppose for me in the context, because I run a lot of image ads, you should be loading so much into that primary text and into headlines and testing them, because your, as I said, targeting from Facebook will be done I'll start over. It gives it the most context from a long primary text than it would if you just have say 6 to 8 words, or a call out, or just a benefit sheet, dot point in your ads. It gives a long, lengthy, advertorial-esque kind of emotional primary text, gives Facebook a lot more context. And so when you're starting out and you don't have a warmed up pixel, you don't have specific ads that you know are converting, or specific angles you know are converting, testing a big chunk of primary text can really help Facebook go, yeah, I know where these ads need to go. And for my context, for my current ads, I don't have too much words. I might have a quote, a testimonial, or a quite simple benefit call out, or transformation, or pain, or just even if it's just a hook that sort of is a mix of all those. It's not much for Facebook to work with. So for tomorrow, we're working on jumping straight into Claude and pushing out a bunch of primaries in the headlines, and it'll also be a good warm up for my brain to then jump into redoing this product page specifically, which is going to be a listicle that sort of scrolls down, and then it's into basically you buy. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. There was another call that I wanted to go to tonight in 15 minutes at 1 a.m, but it's not running for today, which is a shame. So we'll just have to catch it next week. That's regarding Facebook metrics. I'm probably giving away too much in this for those who are even going to watch it. But yeah, it'll be good to see if I'm missing anything from my previous product test, any takeaways as well, because I feel like I haven't taken away a lot assuming I just trying to cover all bases, basically. And yes, that's pretty much me. Feeling quite energized, but also ready for bed. So it's a good state to be in, I suppose. But I'm feeling a lot more prepared, I have a lot more clarity on how I should test, and even just like generalized stuff that he said on the call or he's mentioned before. Like, for instance, let's get up my notes here. Like when you're trying to launch a brand, like you don't want to try and battle on testimonials, social proof, and brand kind of like messaging. Like, of course, you want to try and develop that, but you don't want to compete against the big companies, especially when it comes to social proof. You're not trying to out social proof them, so you've got to go for other ways. You've got to go for this unique mechanism that your product has. Like, how does it solve this problem in a unique way? And yeah, which hence is why my pretty much sole testimonial product or ad launch last time didn't really do too well. So I gave a bit of clarity to that. If your competitor is pretty small as well, which I'm learning that getting like 30 to 100,000 similar web monthly views is safe to pretty much just rip their whole product page and then like change up the angle of the ads. And once it's working and it's getting traffic, then that's when you split test and go on for look at different options or different ways to convert better, because number one, you want to be profitable, but number two, you want to scale. And it's hard to compete, obviously, against a company that's been running for, say, a couple of months and that have that 30 to 100,000 monthly views. But why not be testing those angles? Because you're just constantly trying to play catch up, especially with a pixel that they've already generated probably hundreds of sales on. So they're the big lessons from today. Another big one is that I'm sort of glad that I put in a little bit of extra effort in is your fonts and your colors and having the overall brand feel of your ads. It just makes things a bit more congruent, a bit more professional. I would have spent extra maybe like 30 or 40 minutes just trying to, maybe not that much, but like maybe 15 minutes trying to get the hierarchy of fonts for my ads, and it makes it like, it's simple, but it makes it feel like an ad and feel like a branded ad rather than just like Canvas ads or Montserrat. Like, it feels like I look at it and I think, fuck, you just put that together with no marketing like backbone, so to speak. Like, you didn't even really try. You're not a real brand. So yeah, be going on in this from this coaching call, as well as sharing it with you guys. But that's the end of my ramble, and it's on to day 29. Is it tomorrow? Or officially crossed 28, earliest month in every 4 years. So it's almost, I could say, my monthly review, but it's not. So ads for tomorrow. Primary text and headlines for tomorrow, and listicle for tomorrow, and my coaching call tomorrow, and then little tweaks from there, and then launch into Thursday. It's currently Wednesday, but this is the vlog for Tuesday. So yeah, we'll get this out soon. In the meantime, adios. sleep well.